Hey guys, it's Thomas, and today I'm going to be doing a channel tutorial on how to start up a good YouTube channel. I'm just going to be covering sort of the basics of how to get a good channel started and get some loyal subscribers. So jumping right into it here, the first tip, as you can see I just have it kind of written down on some signs here, is do collaborations with people in slightly higher subscriptions. Now what that means is you want to purposely find people who have subscriptions around your area. So say I had 50 subscribers and I found somebody with 100 subscribers, then I would want to message that person and say, hey, you want to do a collaboration? And then hopefully you would, in the highest effect, get 100 subscribers and they would get 50 subscribers. So that's kind of how that works. What you don't want to do is say you have, 10 subscribers and you message somebody with 1 million subscribers and you're like, hey, you want to do a video? They're not going to want to do that, because A, they're not going to benefit off of that, and B, they get millions of messages every day, well not millions, but thousands every day to do collaborations, so in most cases, they're not even going to find your message. So that is just kind of a basic tip. That's always what I did. I always hunted, I always hunted down people, literally, and asked them if they wanted to do videos with me, people with lower subscriptions. So yeah, that's kind of how you want to do that. That's off the list. The next tip is have good quality videos. Now, what this means is that when you're making a video, you want to make sure that you have a good good screen recording software such as Fraps, things like that. If you have a lower end computer, you might want to check out Bandicam. Has decent quality and it can run on practically any computer. When you're making videos, you don't want to say, hey, I think I maybe want to get a couple of subscriptions, so I'm gonna pull up my software and record me making a dirt shed. Like, that's not gonna work. I'm sorry, but it's just not. So, you don't want to do that. You want to spend time making your videos. Depending on how long you want to make your, how long you want your videos to be, I usually shoot for around 20 minutes, depending on the kind of video. Because people like good long videos. Well, most people anyways. Because, when they get home from school or whatever, they want to sit down and enjoy a nice long video. Or at least that's just me. So, yeah, have good quality videos. Make sure that you don't have any background noise, that sort of stuff. So, yeah, that's off the list. Next thing is, have good thumbnails. Now, what this means is that when you search a video on YouTube, I don't know, I'm thinking of a good example like Smosh or something. If you ever, looked at Smosh, he has very interesting thumbnails, I'm gonna say. And, by interesting, I mean they are very peculiar, they're very, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? They're very, they're kind of out there. They're new, they're original, they're special. Nobody does quite things like, nothing quite like that. So you want to have good thumbnails that'll rack in a lot of attention. I'm gonna be honest, my thumbnails aren't very original. I just kind of go with, kind of the Skyler's Minecraft, Ant Venom sort of thumbnail looking thing. But that's kind of what everyone does. So if you can make it original, in my case, I really don't, because I'm a noob. But, yeah, have good thumbnails, preferably Photoshop to use, as that is a very good program for that. Off the list. Next thing, have good editing. Now what this means is you want to edit your videos well. You don't want to just, you record a video or something and just take the raw file and upload it to YouTube. No, you don't want to do that. You want to render your videos in 720p or 1080p. I would recommend 720p because 1080p just kills anybody's computer. You need to make sure that if you have any people walk in on you, you cut it out like I do. Like those videos you guys see, here's a good example. Pros Realm, episode 12. When I built that mob grinder, I had around 5 people walk in on me. And you'll see that I edited that out and I made it very, I made it work. It wasn't the best video, but I did edit it out and I made it work. So, you want to have good editing, make sure that you don't have any background noise, that sort of stuff. Next thing, very basic, do not give up. What this means, as it's pretty obvious, you don't want to give up on YouTube. You don't want to spend a week, say, oh man, I spent a week, I only have 2 subscribers, I was expecting 1 million, no, you don't want to do that. You need to give it time, you need to put in an effort. You can't just assume that you're going to get on YouTube and within a couple of weeks be making bank. That's not going to happen. Sorry about that. So that's that. Do not give up. The next thing is post weekly. Now, what this means, once again, is you post weekly. It explains itself. Now, this doesn't mean you have to be making a video, like 5 videos a day, you know, for forever. You don't have to do that. I mean, look at me. I'm just barely making that line. I'm doing 1 video a week plus 1. I mean, I'm doing 2 videos a week. That, honestly, that's not a lot. I wish I could do more, but that's honestly how much I can get out with my sort of schedule. So you want to make sure that you're posting at least weekly. If you're not posting weekly, you're really not going to get anywhere unless you have extremely interesting content, which I don't think anybody has interesting content to that level. So, post weekly, off the list. I know, creepy cave noises, shut up. Have a wide variety of videos. What this means is you want to just kind of have a lot of, you know, a big variety. I mean, this doesn't specifically mean you have to do a new video every week on your channel. You just want to have a wide variety, whether it be in Call of Duty, Minecraft, Left 4 Dead, those sort of things. You just want to make sure that you have a wide variety. I think that is why Minecraft is such a big industry for YouTube. Is there's so many things you can do. Like, I can think of like a million right off the top of my head. Like, you know, Seed showcases, multiplayer series, survival, mini games, all of that stuff. There's tons. There's a huge variety of things that you can do in Minecraft or really any game. So yeah, that is it. Have a wide variety of content, off the list. Have a good channel trailer. Now, when I made a channel trailer, I did actually get some hate for doing that, and the reason for that is that people were like, I think I have an exact comment. I'm not going to give away a name. But they were like, you know, oh man, you're making a channel trailer telling people to subscribe to you. That's pretty weak. I mean, that's not actually true. What that was is I was informing people on my channel as to what I do and letting them know what subscribing could help them with. I was informing them on my channel and telling them what subscribing would do. So I was just helping the person out in their decision as to whether or not they want to subscribe. So I'm not telling people subscribe or die. I'm saying, hey, this is what I do. If you subscribe, it'll give you this, that, and this. So that's kind of how that works. So have a good channel trailer, off the list. The next one here is have a good profile / banner. What a good profile and banner does for you is kind of the same thing a thumbnail does for you. So if somebody accidentally, you know, well, not accidentally, but finds your channel, if they look at your profile picture and say it's just the default YouTube profile picture with a picture of that, like, weird guy or whatever, they're probably not gonna click on your channel. That's just my opinion. I mean, if I see somebody with just a random, you know, the default picture, I'm not gonna click on their channel just because it doesn't look interesting. You want to make your channel look interesting. I'm kind of praising myself, but a good example would be my profile picture, because if you look at it, I have orange, blue, and then a bunch of crazy colors for the lettering, and then a Cinema 4D render of myself looking at you like, I know your secrets. So, yeah, that's it. Have a good profile, banner, same thing too. You want to make sure that you have good channel art. You usually want to get involved with a artist. For example, well, I'm not going to call him my personal artist, but the person who makes banners and that sort of thing for me, Bax FX, he is kind of my artist. I would suggest looking for someone, again, with someone around your subscription rate. That way, they're not getting bombed with those every single day, to go ahead and make one for you. You also want to repay them back by making a video or something, as I have done. So yeah, that's it. Have a good channel. Have a good banner. Oh my God. Have a good profile / banner. I can't speak today. Next one. Advertise. You always want to advertise, whether it be with social media, on Minecraft servers, spamming your Skype contacts, anything. Messaging on YouTube. Personally, I wouldn't do it on Skype, because you will get hate. You will get hate for advertising specifically on your Skype contacts, because people don't want to be hearing it all day. Like, when you're driving down the highway and you see a, what do they call it? Those big, like, road signs where it's like, call this number for this life insurance or whatever. People usually don't like seeing that kind of stuff. A good example would be TV commercials. Everybody hates TV commercials, except for the Super Bowl, because those are hilarious. But, let me do this time set day. you want to make sure that you advertise. You want to make sure that it's good advertising, that you're not spamming people, that you're making a good, genuine effort to advertise. A really good method I found would be to get a set amount of contacts on YouTube. And what YouTube does is it has this neat little feature where you can actually select every single one of your contacts, and you can send a mass message to every single one of your contacts. And if you're like me, you always check your inbox, whether it be something important or not important. I read all of my messages on YouTube, so you want to make sure that you do that. Advertise anywhere else. I must warn you, you will get a little bit of hate from this. You will have people being like, "Oh man, you're advertising, you're so low, you don't know how to do YouTube." Well, ask anybody. Nobody has gotten to the point on YouTube that they have gotten to, like, you know, Ray William Johnson, Smosh, Ant Venom, Chimney Swift, those kind of people. Ask them. I bet you $1 million. Well, I don't want to say that because I'll get sued, but I bet you that they will say that they had advertised in their moments building up to their fame and fortune. So yeah, advertise, 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 advertise. That's a pretty basic tip. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. A couple of things I want to say before I end off the video. The reason I made this is because I have been getting spammed lately with a bunch of people saying, "Please do a video with me, please do a video with me," and it's like, I want to, but at the same time, it's kind of impossible because I have so many series that I have to keep up with, and not to mention my real life. Like I don't want to say real life, but like my things in my life that I have to keep up with, like baseball and, well, not school anymore because some are YOLO, but yeah, I just can't do videos with everyone. I'm sorry. A few I have made exceptions just to help me grow, but you know, you want, like I said before, you want to do collaborations with people around your basic subscription rate. So yeah, also, I will be gone at the mountains pretty darn soon, but video uploads shouldn't slow down. I will schedule some uploads to happen because I don't actually get Wi-Fi up in the mountains, as you may or may not have guessed. Oh my gosh, unless I go to like the mountain summit, which I highly doubt would work. Or wait, would it be the opposite? I don't know. My brain is starting to hurt now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you go ahead and leave a like and a comment if you're new to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe to officially join the pros. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.